But Alphen said he's confident, but with young players, you cannot confuse confidence with hubris. A lot of the young guys do have hubris, and it does get them in a little bit of trouble, and it might cost you 10 points here. But after last night, which was only 24 hours ago, so you could be on an all-time high. They could get the points here. Juicy Joe has sat out. I think Juicy Joe sat out only yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the last time Juicy Joe played was actually day 5. That was before our little breaks. It's been a little while, but he's been hot with the practice. He actually could do wonders here. Yipes.
I mean, if anybody's familiar with Alphen's plays, Juicy Joe, I actually had no idea. I like that he's bringing out the receipts, pretty much saying that I've been kicking Juicy Joe's glutes this whole time, so this is the perfect opportunity for me to continue on in that streak. But let's see if Joe got what it takes. I mean, anybody's scared of a dive kick, but one thing that has been impressive with me with Joe is his ability to air with an air grab consistently. So I don't know if that's going to tame Alphen, but we'll see. And Alphen's a little shaky in terms of the dive kicks. He'd be missing them from time to time. He turned it into offense anyway, but I like this lineup, man. I'm going by the receipts. If Alphen says to be washing them, I want to see him do it.
Hey, man, listen, receipts are receipts. You're always advised to, well, it's kind of crazy in today's society. You're kind of asked to just basically screenshot anything and everything these days, even if it's your online wins. However, what kind of value was attached to those wins? Good practice. But these guys are playing for 10 points, which ultimately leads to something else. So maybe the pressure could amount. These guys are playing for playoff spots, better seeding here. Now, he seems pretty confident. Again, Juicy Joe, this is on paper. The general consensus is not good for JP, especially with what's happened from Season 1 throughout to Season 2 as well. But judging by how he played Kills You, he didn't do too bad. He felt pretty confident with it. So I hope he can carry that momentum over here and be pretty pleased with the gameplay regardless of the result.
Already conditioning early, Alphen. I see you. Keep that momentum high. Looking for that bait on the parry, but no bite. Alphen looking good. Already scores another knockdown.
All right, he's going to set up the departure as well. Interesting. Wake up forward dash there just to close the distance. It doesn't give Juicy Joe a little bit more room than normal there. But again, I think his walk speed, the dash, probably feel again at some point. But right now, building up that wall and becoming a stone monolith. But before he took that risk to jump in there, yipes.
Looking for his turn back. I thought that was a low forward after that box jab. See, there you go. Just highlighted the air throw. That was very good, Joe. You're impressing me more and more with air to airs. I feel like that is important. Anybody from Shadaloo should know what's up.
That's his best answer against the dive kick, to be honest. That's if you're ready and waiting for it. In most situations, just like with that other jump in there, being incessant with that aerial approach. Shimmy there, but again, the classic Alphen doing it again on defense. Once he's got you knocked down and he walks away, if you do a delayed jab, he's immediately pressing crouching medium punch. And I think that's due to the range that way he's standing after he knocks you down. He's been doing it against a lot of players these past couple of days.
Loving Alphen's patience, though. He's not getting caught with the faint ghost into drive rush pressure.
It's backlash there after the drive rush cancel. Onto the block there, but again, Alphen being super patient, utilizing those buttons, then gets the dive kick. No whiff punish there from Joe. He gets hit with a defensive dive kick into the Killer Bee Sting. Interesting.
All right, we're going to spend it. I would have done it, man. I'm going to be very honest with you. Much damage as possible. Got the counter poke into the paranormal activity mix. Are we going to go for baits?
Good block on the low. Oh, sorry, good block on the overhead there. He could get chipped a little bit there with the trade, and then it's going to be another dangerous spot here for Alphen. He's trying to run away from those meaty stalagmites. No overhead yet.
Love that he's just going for the chip instead of the drive impact. Excuse me. I didn't even notice that he burned him down to a pixel. That way he couldn't do it. I'm not too sure, but wow. Like the patience there for Juicy Joe not cracking.
Didn't spend any bar though from Alphen, and then the drive rush into the crouch medium kick. Too far for the crouching medium punch to connect there, so he took the damage he can, but the space dive kicks are working out here for Alphen until that conversion off the departure saves Juicy Joe there, yikes.
Sit back and relax, says Juicy Joe. The real estate is covered. He's gonna departure here for a mix, not even looking for the technical. Good defense, Alphen. Ooh! Caught the sequence fighter, now we score the prominent knockdown.
Get that grab, one more grab. There it is. He might have to amnesia soon.
I think he's gonna do it. No, not even. He hasn't really been repping it like that throughout these past couple of days, to be very honest.
Oh, it's only if it's the last crutch. Like, legit. That's how Amnesia's philosophy has changed. There's another air throw. No level 2 just yet, but he can actually take the round, because I think this is pretty big.
Yeah, it's over.
And this goes back to what I was saying before with the drive rush overhead combos. The second hit doesn't go to any scaling. It still stays on 100%. So if you've got an abundance of drive gauge to work with, and a level 3 chances are you can take the round.
Okay.
And try to walk.
Yes, I saw that.
When he plays the portals.
So you just wait for his mistakes
he's going to do it. But otherwise, you were playing well. Like, it's very obvious. Sometimes he's going to dive after a button.
Good ending, Walkers. Man, pass me the rock.
Interesting. Valmaster's given similar advice to whoever he gave it to yesterday, I think it was. He said wait for their mistake. Can't wait too long, because this game doesn't want you doing one thing for too long.
I don't know. Oh, man, I feel like Alphen's a little too aggressive with the dive kicks. I mean, I don't blame him. He's playing Cammy White.
I mean, they've been well spaced, to be honest with you. I think 1 or 2 have missed, but other than that, obviously he was ready there. But when he's had to space them, it's been needed. But again, I saw an aerial approach. He tried to jump, didn't quite work out. So now he's going to have to go back to the ground game. Maybe try a drive rush roundhouse at some point. He's got a forward advancing. A little bit of movement there. So.
I'm actually curious to know if Joe's looking at the timer when he's going for air throws. That's like an old tactic from back in the day. You look at the timer, if it covers it, then you could. That's how you know that like really in the air. Shout out to Jago.
I mean, I guess it's something you can ask him. People used to look at the stun bar for hit confirm. So there's a whip punish there from Alphen. Looking good here for the reset. I think he waited for an amnesia, even a delayed tech there, but the perfect parry. Going to change things around here for Alphen.
That in my back pocket. Beautiful parry. There it is. Finally represented. But yeah, that's when you should see it from time to time at the pixel situation. So I get it, Joe. You do got some games to give away with one game. Nice. Impressed.
Yeah, there you go. And the departure to give him some time and some breathing room there as well. But still just walking, being patient.
Nice conversion. Okay, off the crouch jab. We ain't leaving nothing out on the table. Licking the plate. Oh, roundhouse connects.
Forward throw again. Still got a little bit of time here in the mid-screen. Good block here from Juicy Joe before he has to. He could use Lavushka very soon if he needs to. But... Oh, almost.
Thought that was a low forward, but it's all right. We'll take it.
If it was a sweep, he could have got exactly what he wanted there, but he's going to get a throw. Build on this momentum once again, and the interruption there from Juicy Joe.
He was confident in this move. He didn't want to spend that.
That was nasty. That's a cross-up. I think he did. Not sure what side. That was very ambiguous there from the departure window. Oh!
Oh no, next hit definitely went to Alphen. So Juicy Joe's got to be more solid on the defense. He can take about 2 more throws, so it's all right. Try to counter poke with the crouching jab, I'm pretty sure. Cashing out, good catch there, Alphen. Okay, close that out with the CA. I'm liking this. Bringing it back for Team Wolves here.
Only end game maybe.
Yes. Otherwise, you would.
Okay. Just taking some time there to think. One of the biggest adjustments Alfred has made has actually been his grounded movement. A little bit still obstinate with the aerial approach, but the patience on the ground, the stand medium kick, the stand roundhouse, overall movement on the ground is a lot more patient, a lot more focused, I'd say.
I will say this, right? Alphen could take his sweet old time, right? It's not like there's oppressive mixes from JP's side. So I like how Juicy Joe is playing it slow and steady. He really has no choice.
Because he's got to play from a defensive standpoint.
Yes.
He has to like react to almost everything and be kind of accurate with what he does and kind of preserve his dry gauge for necessary situations as well. But Alphen's low on dry gauge here, the backdash, and he got a punish. Interesting.
Perfect parry. Okay, preserve some of that gauge. We needed the throw. What did he catch? Okay, he was still recovering from the amnesia or the
Maybe it was the parry.
Parry, yeah, from the parry for sure.
Oh, not looking good. He can't amnesia now. Yeah, there's no point. There's no point.
Get your maul on, Alphen. That's what's up, man. Receipts still stand over here.
Well,
so far so good. Let me take that back before I give him a commentator's curse for sure.
gets the check into the stride walk then. Gonna snap his fingers there. That's gonna be a decent conversion. Missed the drive rush from the hold parry, unfortunately there. But he finally gets a whip punish on that button with the standing fierce. Oh no, mate. That must be very awkward to land because it's near the corner. So you have to stop the momentum at a very weird time there.
Cash out. I would. I would.
Level one's not gonna do it. Level one's not gonna do it. Oh, okay. He's gonna take the choice here. Very interesting decision from our boy Juicy Joe.
Well, that means we gotta stay healthy. Hugo Joe still got a shot here. No cash in the tank, however, so it's gonna give all the chances for Alphen to close out without no worries.
I think he's losing. Oh, never mind. We're punished there again. Good backdash to adjust the spacing. This is looking a lot better, and he's going to get a lovely conversion here. Decent damage to boot as well, and snap your fingers.
Real decent.
Overhead. Something came.
Got it, though. Get off of me.
Watch out for the dive kick. He has to do it.
I think the defensive dive kick is coming up.
He has to do a dive kick.
No, what a catch. What a way to hang in there. Sorry, don't stand.
Nice.
Man, Alphen's beating himself up a little bit, but I don't blame him because every point counts at this point.